Welcome back to my channel, Serenity. I have an unboxing today on an order I have been waiting for since July. They were coming from the UK, so I expected mail to be slow. So I'm not upset that it took a month and a half. I kind of expected it with how slow mail just in Canada has been. My tea mail today is from, drumroll please, Beet Blend. I have seen so many people talk about this company. They mention them often on the David's Tea Facebook fan page. And Tea Leaf Project sometimes talks about them as well, and she's one of my favorites. I have a very large David's Tea collection, but a very small collection of other companies. I have maybe 5 or 6 other companies that I have a few of each from. This is one of the larger orders I've made from another company. So I am very, very intrigued to see what it's gonna be like. They had a free international shipping event for their Christmas in July sale. So I took that opportunity to get some because normally the shipping is, I think, fairly expensive to Canada. I'm not sure. I have a hard time justifying money on shipping for some reason. I don't know what's with me. If it's like $4 or $5, I don't think much of it, but when it starts to get like 10 to 15, I end up talking myself out of purchasing them. Because I'm like, that's like a bag or 2 of tea. Let's open up this one first. It was the second purchase I made, and I bought it because at first, when I made this bigger purchase here, they were sold out of this tea, and I was very disappointed. And then I got an email notification that it was back in stock. So luckily, there was no minimum purchase on the free shipping, and I got to get a second tea. Let's see. So I got Beet Blend Candy Floss. The name itself was what drew me to it. Join us at the fair with the sweet, scrumptious candy floss white tea. So I'm assuming candy floss is the European way of saying cotton candy. Oh, it has spirulina extract. Oh, that is so cool. Chinese white tea, apple pieces, hibiscus, elderberries, also love elderberries, rose hips, strawberry pieces, also love strawberries, red cornflowers, blue cornflowers, vegan sprinkles, colors, glazing agent, and spirulina extract with natural flavoring. What's it gonna be like? Oh my goodness. That smells so good. I don't know if you can see. Can you see that? It's got a lot of color to it, but it has a lot of real tea in there too. The apple pieces are fairly small. I can see the strawberry. Oh my goodness, that is so fun. That does smell like cotton candy or candy floss. Maybe I will do a tea comparison video on cotton candy versus candy floss. That might be pretty fun. Well, so far I'm happy with my purchase. Now let's do the main event. Box is a little squished, but doesn't really matter because it's only bags of tea. I don't have any tins or any cups, and it's bound to get squished coming that far. So this showed up in the mail yesterday, and I posted on Instagram how excited I was, and Beet Blend actually liked it. I love when companies do that. Oh, what's this? They sent me some samples. Rhubarb and custard. I love rhubarb in teas. That is a win right there. I didn't know they sent samples. That's so fun. One cupful of happiness within. I love when companies do little surprises like this. It's so thoughtful. And the second one is Morning Kick, which is an Amazonian charged yerba mate blended with lemon and ginger, which I love lemon, ooh, lemongrass. I love lemon teas in the morning, especially when they have a boost of energy to them. That really works well for me. I'm looking forward to trying these two. That is so fun. You know what I just realized is that I didn't look inside my little bag, but there are also samples in my little bag as well. Another Morning Kick, and one called Dozy Girl. So I have 4 samples from them. That's so nice. Thank you, Bird and Blend, for the free samples. So first up is Beet It, a comforting, earthy beetroot and warming winter fruits. Beetroot, apple pieces, orange peel, hibiscus, rose hip, and flavor. Well, I do like orange peel, so maybe that's what drew me to it. I can't remember why I chose Beet It. Maybe I was attempting to try like a wide variety of the teas that they have. I like that they warn you not to put milk in it. I'm so nervous about curdling milk because I'm very like texture sensitive, and if I ruin a tea with a curdled milk, I might never be able to touch that tea again. It's very earthy smelling. I can almost see this being good with like a hot red wine, like if you were to do a warm wine cocktail. It's been 6 weeks, so it's a little foggy on why I made the decisions I made. But it's definitely a tea that's outside my comfort zone, and I am trying to be braver with teas because that is how I have found some of my favorites. Next up is Fairy Tale of New York. So this blend was inspired by a creamy Irish coffee. So that would have been what appealed to me, the creamy Irish coffee. It's got cocoa shells, coffee beans, roasted dandelion root, and natural flavoring. Oh my goodness. That's like smelling coffee. Oh wow. It kind of looks like coffee too. Can you see in there? Wow, that smells really good. It's like smoky Irish cream coffee. Fairy Tale of New York. I think I'm gonna like this one. Next up is Fruit Pie Chai. I normally don't go for chai teas, but when I heard fruit pie mixed with chai, I had to try this, especially because of one ingredient, the freeze-dried bananas. I adore bananas in tea, and there's not many teas out there with them. I am stoked for this one. Very cinnamon smell. Cinnamon and ginger. That's going to be interesting how that goes with the bananas. Freeze-dried bananas. It definitely smells like a chai, but a really nice chai. Everything that I've opened so far is unlike anything else I have. This one is another banana tea, which I purposely chose for the bananas, and it is Monkey Chops. This one has black tea, freeze-dried bananas, coconut, calendula petals, sunflower petals, and vanilla pieces plus flavoring. Oh my goodness. Okay, that is what I'm talking about. This is probably the most appealing smelling tea I think I've gotten from anywhere in a long time. It smells like a banana shake, like a delicious banana shake. It's unbelievable. I'm so glad I sprung for this one. I can't remember if this one was on sale. It might have been the one that I went for full price. That might be why I ended up with some of the unusual ones, because they might have been like on a super sale, and that always gets me. I cannot resist a super sale. Wow. Oh man, I'm looking forward to this one. I might have to make this into a latte. I would say this tea is one of the ones I'm most excited for. It just smells amazing. I think I'll actually do a tea review on this one because I'm not usually as impressed with just the smell as I am with this one, so I want to see if the flavor kind of lives up to the way that it smells to me. Next up, okay, this one I was very intrigued by. It looks like a Fandom blend, which is Enchanted Narnia. I've been watching another tea tuber and she started doing Fandom Fridays, and she has done some very fun videos. I don't have any Fandom blends until now, so I may have to hop in and do a Fandom Friday with her one week. So this one has rose buds, cocoa shells, rose petals, lemongrass, and raspberry leaves. So it sounds like it's going to be a rosy raspberry chocolate tea, which sounds amazing. Oh wow. You open it up and you see immediately entire rose buds. I don't know if you can see that, but it looks so pretty. Pull one out for you here. See entire rose buds. Oh, that's so interesting. It smells mostly rose to me, but I have a feeling the chocolate may have fallen to the bottom. So I'm gonna definitely have to really mix this one up before making it. Wow, not what I was expecting. Must be the lemongrass that I'm smelling. I was kind of expecting a more like rich chocolate smelling tea, but I'm really happy with the way this smells. Very interesting. Another one unlike anything I have. Enchanted Narnia. Huh. Turkish Delight brew with magical rose and creamy cocoa. Really interesting. It's kind of fun experiencing a whole new company. So the next ones I got were from like a small Christmas sampler pack. So they're each like 20 grams, but you got quite a few different flavors for that. First one is Yule Log. As I mentioned before, these were all from their Christmas and July sales, so there's a lot of Christmassy sounding teas, which really suits me because typically I love the Christmas season teas. Surely the best Christmas dessert. Chocolate, chocolate, and more chocolate. So this one has black tea, cocoa nibs, cocoa shells, lime leaves, red peppercorns, and stevia natural flavoring. Oh, that smells really nice. But my little table's getting full. I'm just gonna put those here then. Next up is lime cola. This is lime peel, lime leaves, lime pieces, linden blossoms, yerba mate, and fermented lemon peel, and cola nut. I don't know what a cola nut is. Interesting. Ooh. Oh, that is limey. And look what's in it. Entire chunks of lime. Now this one will go very nicely with my Campbell's lime honey. I don't have too many lime teas. I have lime gelato and now this one. And those are the only two that I have that are lime forward. The rest would probably have lime blended into them somewhere. I like that one. This one I'm pretty stoked on. Hazelnut Rocher. Luxurious hazelnut and chocolate black tea with a splash of gold. I wonder what that means. I guess the only way to know is to look at it. A splash of gold. That would be pretty cool if they actually put gold flakes in here. Wow. It smells delicious. It smells so good. There's something shiny in there. Maybe they do have something gold. I don't know if you can see it. When I do a review on this one, I'll pour it all out into a bowl so that we can see it up close. Oh man, I want to eat that. It doesn't smell exactly like the hazelnut rocher chocolates that we have here, but it's pretty close. It's got a little bit more of a fruit flavor to it. Black tea, caramelized hazelnut. Oh man, that's making my mouth water. The Night Before Christmas, and it's in a weird little Christmas package. They were serious when they said Christmas in July. Night Before Christmas is rooibos, Chinese pu'er, Chinese lapsang, black tea, peppermint, and safflower, and chili. Ooh. Wonder if it'll have like a bit of spice to it. Maybe this one will be like Read My Lips. No, not like Read My Lips. Huh. It's got like a smoky smell to it. It almost smells as if you're sitting by the fire on Christmas Eve with like a cup of hot cocoa and your candy cane. But it smells very smoky. That is so interesting. I've never had a smoky tea before, so that will be very new for me. Okay, I've got the only two left. Next up is mistletoe and wine. This one has hibiscus, cinnamon, apple pieces, cloves, lime leaves, red peppercorns, rose hips, sprinkles, glazing agent, orange peel, and natural flavoring. More peppercorns. I went from having like one peppercorn tea to multiples now. Mistletoe and wine. That is good. Oh, yeah, you can see the whole peppercorns. And it looks like they have like these, I think they're little candies meant to look like snowflakes. I don't know if you can see them. The bag might be too small. It's only a 20-gram sampler pack. I figured that was the best way to do it. Just get a bunch of small samples, because that way I could try a lot. And there's enough for like a couple cups, maybe even a latte if I go light on the tea. Now for my very last one. I'm so sad the box has ended. I told my sister about this one and she thought the name was gross. Because when we think mince pie, we think meat pie. Mince pie. So I don't actually know what that is. I kind of assumed that was like a meat pie, but then when I looked at meat pies don't seem to contain meat, so a little bit unusual. Almond pieces. They put it in caps. Either that's to warn you about an allergy or because they really like almonds. Oh, this one smells delicious. Very cakey. You can smell the almonds. It kind of is a little bit like hazelnut rocher smell-wise, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, that smells like cake dough. Oh, that's exciting. I love my desserty teas. That's my look at my Bird and Blend tea haul, my very first order from them. I'm pretty pleased with the wide variety that I got, and I'm really looking forward to trying these. If there's one of these that you'd like to see as a review, let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching.